people, welcome back to Food Glam Life. I hope you're doing very well today. Ramadan Mubarak. Although when this goes up, it'll probably be like halfway through anyway, so you know, it's because I post once a week and I usually film on weekends, but whatever. I know right now I look a little crazy because I got all my eye makeup on and I have this it looked different in the mirror kind of lipstick on. Maybe I'll change it. I don't think I really like it right now, but anyway, excuse my hair. I let it air dry because okay, so I got a L'Oreal Pro Fiber treatment. I think that's what it's called, because my hair was it was just really frizzy and really like damaged looking, so I was told that I should get a Pro Fiber treatment, and that's why I let it air dry, because in the summers I don't like using heat styling too much because it's so hot anyway. Winter is anytime, all day long, I'll do it. But anyway, that's why my hair looks kind of, actually it doesn't look that bad. I think after the Pro Fiber treatment it's a lot better than it normally would have looked had I let it air dry. It would have been like this big and extremely frizzy and really like it was getting tangly. I didn't have tangly hair before, but now at least I can, you know, sort of run my fingers through my hair. I didn't even use serum, so I'm gonna see how this works. Also, I'm considering getting keratin treatment done. Please let me know in the comments down below if you have gotten it done, and where did you get it done and what your experience with it has been. Which one, and also which one did you get done, because there are different keratin treatments. I would really like to have your feedback because that's something I'm really considering. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. What we're doing today is we are testing out and getting first impressions of a new brand that is available in Pakistan. It's called Focallure. I think that's how you say it, Focallure. And I bought a couple of things from them. It's from China. It's made in China, everything. It's very clearly Chinese. But the cool thing about it is that it's cruelty free. I do have a code with them. I will be mentioning it down below. But I only ordered a couple of products of theirs, to be quite honest. And I've only tried the blush so far, which is really cute. I didn't bring the original unit carton for it, but this is the shade Coral. It looks more pink, like a very light pink, but it's called Coral. It's like that, so we'll be testing that out. So I'm going to be testing out that, the foundation that they have, which is the fluid foundation, and then the concealer. So I have a whole bunch of concealers because that's something I'm really particular about. They have 7 different concealers available. I haven't tried them out at all so far. One is a deep, which I'll be using probably as a contour. So yep, that's why I have this on my face already. I'm going to start out with a primer, which is tried and tested, just so that I give it a fair shot. This is a Smashbox Photo Finish. This is the original one. A lot of people don't really like this for some reason. I think it's fine. I think it blurs pretty well and makes your skin quite smooth. Alright, so I'm back with my corrector on. I got the shade 04 Natural. I hope that this suits me. I think they have 8 shades. I'm not exactly sure. I should know that, but so this is what the bottle looks like. It's really cute, and it says Skin Evolution on it. Trying to see how much you get. 31 grams or 1.09 ounces. This lid thing is kind of not staying put, but it's a minor detail. So I'm just going to take my new palette. I got 2 pumps, and I think what I'm going to do is do one side with a brush and one side with a sponge. And as you can maybe see, I have some spots that will need to be covered. So as far as I know, this brand in Pakistan is only available online on their website, which I will mention down below. So if you have issues like choosing shades, that's not a bad match. Doesn't smell bad either. It's applying okay with the brush. I don't usually apply foundation with a brush just because a lot of times a lot of foundations don't apply that well with a brush. I feel like maybe it's oxidizing a little teeny tiny bit. I don't think you can tell in the monitor, but it's giving a really nice finish. It's kind of like a dewy luminous finish, and I would say it's a medium coverage because I still see my spots, but I used, if you want to see, I used a very small amount. I have a lot still on it, so I can go back in. I think the color's maybe a shade darker, but it's nice. It's not bad. And the real test will be on my dry skin, how it looks. That's the side with a brush. let's go in with a sponge. And if you want, I still have a whole bunch on my palette, so you really don't need a lot of it. I can tell. I'm putting a whole bunch on my finger, and then I'm dotting it. The sponge applies it well, but it's drinking up a lot of it, the fluid. But I love application with a sponge. But what I would do, I think, is that I would apply it with a brush and then sort of do the finishing touches with the sponge, because I just think that the finishing that you get from a sponge is just a lot more beautiful. I still have all of this here, so I'm going to apply this with this brush. I'm just going to take it directly on the brush and go like that. So yeah, that is how it looks. This is actually a very nice foundation so far. I think it's applying very nicely, and I still have some left here. I mean, I could go in, but I really don't need to. The best part about this is that it's a very affordable foundation. It's only 850 rupees, which is like a crazy steal over here. And if you use my code, which is SZ or SZ112, you will get 5% off. So that's kind of cool. And honestly, this is my first time trying it, and I really do like the finish. I still have foundation. I literally put 2 pumps of this. Like, what am I supposed to do with all of this foundation? Okay, so since I ordered it online, I didn't really know my shade. It's a little darker than what I would have gone for, like a little warmer, but I'm liking it. I really like it. And I think especially for the summer, because like it or not, you do tend to tan. And so I think this will be really good for my summer shade. Now let's try the concealers. And the concealers, well, obviously with the foundation as well, but all right, got the hair out of the way. Now both of these things, okay, that didn't last too long. Both of these things, concealer and foundation, are something that I'm very particular about. So let's just kind of go through the shades and see which one will match me. This is deep. This I'm pretty sure I'll be using as a contouring shade. Seems very nice and liquidy. Okay, should we just go backwards? So that was 7. Number 6 is called Wheaton. Honestly, I don't know if these concealers are available on their site yet, but that's that. Number 5 is Tan. This is more peachy. Very interesting. And number 4 is Medium Honey. I think that's probably going to be my shade. Number 4, well, like the foundation. 3 is called Light. So that's number 3. It's not too different from number 4. Maybe keep that out as well. Number 2 is called Light Cream. Number 2 and number 1 are really, really light. And I guess they're also good mix. Oh, okay. They're good mixers, and then maybe good highlighters as well. That is number 2. Number 1 is called Neutral. Not ivory, as you might have imagined. Interesting. It's got a different undertone, but I honestly kind of feel like 2 is lighter than 1. So that is Neutral. And they did seem to oxidize as well. So maybe I will mix 4 and 2. Let's see. So now you can tell that this is a completely honest review. It's not paid whatsoever. I think I'm gonna just put it out on the palette first and mix them. So that's number 4. I'm gonna mix some number 2 in it. I got some on my sponge. Too light. Abort, 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 mission abort. This is kind of very peachy. I don't think you can tell on the screen. I would definitely consider this like a highlighting concealer. Well, at least because I put number 2 on it. Whoa, that looks really, really, really bright. Okay, in terms of coverage, it's got good coverage. It's just that I can't figure out my own shade yet, which is unfortunate because you would think that I would be able to do that. So now I'm mixing number 2 and number 4, and then I'm going to try that on the other eye. Okay, I think that looks much better. I really, really like the coverage and the finish, because it's got this like, it's got like this dewiness to it, but it's not like oily, so that's a big win. I'm gonna see what the creasing situation is, but so far I haven't applied any powder and I don't see any creasing, and it's completely looks like it's buildable. You guys, that's not bad. I don't know if this concealer is available, my bad. But the other concealers that they have, yeah, they're both under 800 rupees. Let's set this, and then I'm going to read a little bit about the foundation for you. Okay, I'm just setting my concealer because I want to do the contouring. Feels really nice, doesn't feel dry under my eyes, because that's like one of my biggest concerns. What do you guys think? Okay, now that we've set our face, well, I really didn't need to set the rest of my face. Thumbs up. I just needed to set my under eyes. I'm going to go in with this shade Deep, which is number 7, and I'm going to lightly contour. Seems like a nice contouring shade. I hope I don't have issues. Good thing about being able to contour with concealers is that the applicators are very precise. It's blending out pretty easily, but it's very pigmented. That was really easy. You guys, if you have a hard time contouring, this is good because it's easily applied it and it's blending out very easily. I'm very, very pleasantly surprised. I am shooketh. Sorry, I'm doing this so ghetto because I didn't bring half my brushes. That was really, really easy, really, really fast. And what is this? And I like it. I mean, it gave me cheekbones, okay? I'm gonna do that. I'm not going over it with powder, bronzer, or contour because I'm not really going out anywhere. So I don't really need to make it last, but let's move on to the blush. I have tried this blush before and I have to say I like it. It's a very sweet and kind of natural looking blush. I like kind of going over my nose. Gives it like a sun-kissed look. You see? It's just sweet. Anyway, so I'm going to apply a little bit. I'm going to apply a little bit of highlighter so that we get a nice little bling bling action going on. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, it's like late. Okay, guys. So I'm back. I got some mascara on and I put on some setting spray just because that's what I normally do and I have to give it that fair chance. I kind of want to I want to go over what their description is on the Focallure. It's focallurepk.com, their website. They have 3 shades. Number 4 natural is one of them. I think they'll be adding more shades. The description for this is Makeup by Focallure is a lightweight foundation treatment that boosts radiance to leave skin silky smooth, specially formulated with a blend of active ingredients to regenerate and repair skin. Okay, so it's got skin benefits while reducing visible fine lines and wrinkles. A natural extract from the Japanese evergreen spice bush minimizes the appearance of aging and provides antioxidant protection against environmental stresses. The luxurious foundation boosts elasticity for firmer skin. They say you can use it with a brush, a sponge, or fingertips over your preferred primer, which is what I did. So I did brush on one side and sponge on the other, and I kind of liked it with the brush and just finished off with a sponge. So I do agree that you can use it either way. Yeah, see, they're showing 8 shades on the website, but I guess currently they only have 3 available. The concealer is an innovative high coverage concealer that provides buildable, weightless coverage and leaves an invisible naked finish. What it does, this concealer lets you cover imperfections without looking covered up. It's easily blendable and buildable, giving you an even coverage with a luminous demi-matte finish. It's ultra lightweight. This high-tech liquid formula never settles into fine lines and it melds on for a no makeup look while full coverage in an instant. It's enriched with Matrixyl 3000, which contains peptides to support the skin's youthful appearance and elasticity, and Japanese green tea revitalizes and helps reduce the look of fine lines. So that's what they're saying about this. And then finally, the thing that I tried, they have a whole bunch of different, they have blush and highlighter palette, they have baked blush, they have a bronzer. You should go to their website and check out all the stuff that they have, and of course use my code for some money off. I will be mentioning the code down below in the description box. I actually have to say I like this. I mean, I would not be recommending something that I don't personally like, and something like foundation and concealer is something that's just such a, you know, it's one of those things that if it doesn't suit me, if I don't like it, if I don't like the coverage, if I don't like the finish, it doesn't matter what brand it is, I will not use it. Case in point, MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer. People love it, people swear by it. That thing, I tried so hard to love it, but it would always make my eyes water, it would burn. I don't know what it was, what I was allergic to. I didn't like it. I literally had to throw it away, and that was not cheap, you know, converting in rupees. So yeah, I mean, from my point of view, if you have dry skin, you know, and you like foundation that's like medium but buildable, then you will like this. The concealer, again, you guys, the concealer is not settling into my fine lines, which is, I think it's doing a pretty good job. And then as a contour, I loved it. The blush I've been using for a while. I think it's a very nice, very pretty, everyday kind of blush. It's not like really powdery. If you have a skin tone or skin complexion that's close to mine, I think you will really like it. They don't have too many options in the blushes. I think they have one other, which is more pinky, but this one's called Coral. This is the B09, if you like the way it looks on me. Other than that, I hope you like this video. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? What do you think of the finish that it gave me? I think I could totally wear this out, or even on a daily basis, like one of, not that I wear foundation on a daily basis, but one of those like if you want to kind of thing. I really like the finish. I like the way the rest of the product sat on top of it, which is also a really big thing, especially for foundation. Like the highlighter and the blush and you know, the contour and the bronzing, everything sat really well and blended in really easily without moving anything away. So it worked really well with this primer, but I will try it out with other primers as well. Let me know what you thought about it, and if you will be visiting the site or giving it a try. If you do, once again, if you want to save some money, then go ahead and use the code. I'm not going to say that again. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, please, and I will see you next time. Take care. Goodbye. Mwah.